Welcome to Brew and Review with Mike and Jake from Orange Cactus Coffee. Join them as they put coffees and brew methods to the test.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, indeed, we are back again with episode 17 of Brew and Review. Today, Mike and I brew and review another tasting flight from Angel's Cup. This one was from, I guess, the first week in July, and we had some hit and miss tasting there, but we used different brew devices, so we've got that going for us.
All right, well, let's hear it. Review coffee, review, review coffee, review, review coffee, review, review coffee, review.
Hi, welcome to Brew and Review. I'm Jake Goebel. With me, as always, is Mike Kincaid, and this is the Orange Cactus Coffee Podcast Brew and Review special. I guess the special. Well, it's not a special. This is like episode 17 of Brew and Review. For those of you who do not know, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you. We also have a podcast where we talk about coffee and other things. That show comes out on Monday. This Brew and Review comes out on Fridays. And let me see. You can watch us, not just hear us. You can watch us on IGTV and on YouTube and on Facebook. And where else can you watch us? I think that's it. That's probably good enough for now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the Mike voice.
A little bit on Vero.
A little bit of Vero. Okay, that's the Mike voice. And today we are brewing and reviewing another tasting flight from Angel's Cup. This is the light roast that I've got set up from Angel's Cup. I want to say it's $10 every 2 weeks. $10 every 2 weeks.
$10 a shipment.
Yeah, $10 a shipment.
Delivered. $10 delivered.
I ask for the priority mail shipping, so I pay like $3 extra. Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. It doesn't make any sense because I get it. It sits there until we brew and review it. So yeah, Mike.
But not very long.
Mikey's getting his little protein up. No, just a day or two. Proteining up. Got to protein up before you get your coffee up. Hashtag gain. Let's go, Jay Dizzle. Get your gains in. Get your gains in. Well, today we're brewing and reviewing, and you will see if you can see. If you can hear, then you're not going to hear. You're just going to listen to me talk about it. But we're using the Chemex today for one of the.
Why would we do that? We don't have a monsoon Malabar.
Last time, we did the tasting, the blingity bling blind tasting, the tasting flight from Angel's Cup. The roaster recommended we use a specific recipe, and we said, never. We're going to use the Hario V60 for everything. But Mike said, because Mike is pretty smart. I'm not. Thank you, Mike. But Mike's like, hey, we have all these brew devices. Maybe we should use them. And so we said, oh, okay. So before we turned the cameras on and the mic on, the microphones.
A little bit.
Mikey did a little bit of show planning, a little bit of research. Good job. Great job show planning.
Well, we're like, let's look.
He's got the app. I don't have the app on my phone.
Yeah.
But he's got the app, and so he was like, hey, let's see
Jake doesn't know what apps are.
What these
apps?
What the roasters wanted for this. So one of them wanted 33 grams of coffee and
33 grams of Chemex.
And 33 grams of Chemex. What's the water in? So 33 to...
Water weight 500.
To 500. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do 33, 500.
We're shooting for 330 to 4 minutes.
Mikey already grounded it up with his Lido 3. That is a cylinder-shaped hand grinder. The Chemex, this is the 6-cup, I think, or 8-cup Chemex. I think it's the 8-cup. 8-cup Chemex. It looks like a science experiment or like a flower vase with a wooden handle that is strapped around with a leather strap. It's got this little channel on one side of it, and we are using the natural filters.
There's a dry spot, right?
Now, you can tell, that we're not fans of the natural filter, but I've got some white ones. They're on the way. The bleached ones, they taste better, but we're going to do it. We're going to honor the roaster's wishes by using the brew method that they recommend.
Yeah, I do think when you say use the Chemex, you should specify which filter.
Well, for us, if we ever say use the Chemex, we're assuming that you are using the bleached filters, not these natties, because they're not very good.
The natties.
They smell like cardboard.
Yeah.
It smells like cardboard. I can smell more cardboard than paper. But that's all we have, so that's what we're going to do.
That's what
I will
doing.
tell you specifically if we want you to use that mesh. We have a metal filter as well.
Oh,
Who's
the
that
Able
by?
Cone.
Able Cone. Thank you. Yes, the Cone by Able. I was gonna be so smooth, but I totally ruined it. All right.
You're going to say able body.
Able-bodied. Okay. Oh, let's go. We need a light phase. We need a little light phase here because we need a little hotter water. Because I've been talking too long. But Mike already ground this coffee up with his Lido 3 like 2 seconds ago before we turn the cameras on. Now we are going to get the water back up to temp. I'm looking at a bit 200 to 203 is what I want.
Yeah,
and
do
then,
what you want.
And then I'm going to go. What am I going to do for Am I going to do a single pour? I'm not going to do a single pour of 5. Maybe.
Well, it's a good question.
What is it? Did they say? Do they have a preferred method?
There's no recipe.
No recipe.
Well, I mean, I take that back. Excuse me. They give you the basic recipe, but they don't give you the technique.
They don't give you the technique. They don't know. They don't say how many pours or anything like that.
No.
Then I don't want to do 5 pours because 500 is a lot. Let me do.
Well, I would
Let me do
recommend
30, 60. I want to get to 500. I'll go to 100, and then I'll do 2 pours of 2.
two pours of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
That's what I'll
as
do.
few as pour as possible. Do you have something to stir? I would say.
I got the spoon. You got the spoon. I'm going to excavate.
Use
and
the
then I'm gonna
techniques that work on the
Here we go.
V60.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Mikey,
Here we go.
Mikey's got the mic.
Here we go. Yeah, this never goes well. But this time, we get a lot of questions about our beloved Lido here. And so I was going to talk about the Lido, why Jake does this thing. You're blooming? Water's up. He's blooming.
I noticed that we're really close today for some reason.
That's good. No,
You scooted your mic a little
I didn't-
closer because you wanted to be a little closer.
No, I didn't suture anything. Don't use that word. So this particular Lido I got from Manny G. It was his.
Manny G.
He upgraded, got the Canoe, Kinu, Quinoa. And so I picked this up for him secondhand and got a discount on it. But it's been a great grinder. I love this grinder. It's the best grinder I've ever used. So I'm a little biased. I haven't used any of the fancier ones. Quinu, Commandante. There's several others that are
Vice Presidente. So there's that.
yeah. So here, Prima Coffee is where you could pick one up at. It's $195 currently there for the Lido 3. Comes with a little brush for cleaning. Comes with a nice travel case and also a little it's not a screwdriver, but well, I guess it is. But it's designed. It's got the hex head to take it apart. So it gives you everything you need to maintenance and keep it clean. But here's what Prima Coffee Equipment says about Lido. With the hand grinder market exploding with newcomers, there are still a few steadfast models you can rely on. The Orphan Espresso Lido is one such grinder, capable of full-range grind adjustments and built to last a lifetime. I think this sounds like you wrote this. No?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it within 4.
Within 4?
It's looking a little tight.
You mean as
We'll see.
The drawdown's going too slow?
Yeah, a little bit. I think you may have gone a little too fine, bro.
It said fine. It said medium fine.
Did you go medium fine or did you go fine?
I might have went too fine.
You might have went too fine. Now, is that your fault or the Lido's fault?
Well, is your hole plugged? You got good air?
You know what? Let's check that. Let's do a little troubleshooting right now. Let's check it.
Pick the filter up, see what happens. Easy does it. Sometimes the airway, even though it looks open,
It is open.
If you pick the filter up, you'll get a little faster drawdown.
Yeah.
But
sometimes if you pick it up and slosh it, that's really
yeah, Jake likes to pick it up and slosh it. That's the real.
That's the real.
The Lido 3 is the newest iteration, made of more lightweight materials and equipped with a carrying case.
This is going to be like 5.
And accessories. That's fine. That's fine. So it's ready to hit the road when you do. The 48 millimeter Swiss-made steel burrs also have a slightly more aggressive cut to them.
I like the Swiss maids.
Meaning you can grind your coffee more quickly without losing quality. And I will say that's, in my experience with the grinders I have used, this thing tears through it pretty quickly. And it's nice. Continuing on. The stepless grind adjustment uses dual-threaded rings to select and lock in your desired grind. The grinding axles actually stabilize both at the top of the hopper and just below the burr by bronze bearings, which cuts out burr wobble almost completely. I know you want to say something.
Like, is that a burr hobbit? A burr hobbit? Remember Bilbo when he gets caught by the trolls in the book and movies, The Hobbit? Says, is that a burr hobbit? The trolls are like, because he's saying, I'm a burglar, a hobbit, burr hobbit.
A burr hobbit?
A burr hobbit. So burr, whatever, what? Burr movement?
Wobble.
Burr wobble.
I think it's just funny if you...
Wobble. Boop, 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 boop.
If you ever seen anyone hand grind, what kind of burr wobble you get on that thing?
Dude, let me tell you what. I get a lot of wobble and then I get the big drop. Boom. Because with dubstep, right? That's what you're looking for, that wobble. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's what the music is called.
Oh, in dubstep?
We're at 4 and we are...
We're not doing so hot. Yeah, hold it. There you go.
You're going to have to hold it.
Yeah.
But
hold it.
This is... Should you have to?
This is just straight.
Should you have to hold it?
Yes. I think
you went too fine.
I think it's too fine as well.
But see, it's one of the problems with the tasting flight is, okay, so we messed this one up.
Which is that's the reality of it.
You get no do-over.
You can if you don't use it all, but it required it all.
Yeah, that's what they said.
It'll be all right. It will be all right. Jake, repeat after me. Continue on.
Mike, you ground too fine.
No, it will be all right.
It's going to look like mud. It's not going to look like
the rubberized grinding handle can lock and swivel inward for more compact packing. Up to 70 grams of beans can be stored in the hopper, and the anti-static ground bin can hold about 100 grams of ground coffee.
I know the Chemex looks cool. People were tired of you reading.
No, they want to know about the Lido.
No, they don't care about the Lido.
They do.
They want to hear the sweet sound of my sultry voice. But the Chemex looks cool, but it really is a pain to use. Sorry, keep going.
You need chopsticks. You're lacking the chopsticks. So it holds 100 grams. This is a true full-range grinder capable of everything from Turkish to French press grinds, and our tests with the espresso show extremely favorable results. For the price, this hand grinder holds tremendous value, and we found it comparable in performance to the Baratza Preciso. Preciso? Preciso. Preciso. The trade-off is that the Lido requires grinding by hand, but it's a hand grinder.
Typically,
yeah.
If you say it's a hand grinder, you got to grind it by hand.
The problem with this hand grinder is
you got to grind it by hand.
But it makes for the perfect grinder to take along when traveling or to keep at the office without needing to sacrifice grind quality.
You use the Lido for the flare as well, don't you?
I use it for everything.
Yeah, it's good to go.
Well, because it's better than my Baranza Encore. Except the only thing I don't use it for is when I'm making cold brew now. When I have to grind like 100 grams at once, I just use the Encore. It's just easier.
So we're at 6 minutes and 15 seconds, bro.
What's going on here?
I think it's safe to say
you should have cut this off a long time ago.
I think it's safe to say that we have ruined the coffee by using the cardboard filter, the natty filters.
Way too fine.
And by I'm not going to say ruining the coffee, but ruining the coffee.
I made a judgment call. I figured I would keep it
you know what?
About the same.
In your defense, your judgment is normally pretty good when it comes to coffee and, just generally in life. I mean, I'd really enjoy teasing you when you mess up, but you normally make the right call. But we're closing in on 7 minutes, bro.
Yeah, this is not good. See, the fines have separated a lot, and they're clogging the pores.
Yeah.
And the whole top is a muddy mess.
Yeah.
This is not good.
It's not good.
But we're going to drink it anyway.
We're at 7 minutes.
Because it's going to be good. It's going to be fine. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. I'm going to put the Lido down.
It is mud. It is straight mud. If Scott saw this, first of all, he'd yell at us for using the Chemex, right? And then he'd be like, you guys are idiots. And then we'd say, yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that to go around
there.
Doesn't
it make for better television? Isn't that what
I guess.
And the bed's not flat. I think.
Oh, I just splashed water too. The bed's not flat. I'm splashing water.
Well, let's take this in a different direction. What happens when things don't go as planned? Do you give up? Do you not drink it? Do you dump it?
No.
Do you say, well, let's challenge the status quo and see if this still tastes good?
Yes.
Jake says yes.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Can you give me a hand? Yeah, I really
No, I'm not giving you a hand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I got it all in your... Yeah.
All right, what cups you
Do
want?
you want me to wipe your leg down there too?
Oh,
or
you got
no?
me. No, I'll get that. Thank you, sir. Step away.
Thank you, sir.
All right, well, let's do the Big Joes.
All right. Yeah, Big Joe's by Fellow in the house, on the scene, on the set.
Yeah, so that was way off.
Samsonite. I was way off. You were way off. All right, here we go. Let's get a little. It still smells pretty good. I'm gonna go out and say Ethiopian. Gonna go out.
Oh yeah, we got to
to
guess. Yep, queuing up the app. Back to the app. Brew method. Yeah, we didn't come in at 4 minutes. Sorry about that. Screwed it up. Color was very light. I think it's City. I'm going with. What's it taste like, Jake? We're using their app, by the way, which I just discovered. I haven't used it for a while, but you can actually, if you're doing multiple tastings, what are you showing the people?
I was showing the people at home that are watching on the telly. Watching on the telly, I was showing them the Chemex. They fancy the Chemex.
It's been in the scene. All right.
They fancy the Chemex. They wanted to get a close-up shot.
Oh, gotcha. An empty shot.
So Mike is on his phone, for those of you listening instead of watching.
You can record your experience on the app.
Yeah.
And if you're doing multiple tastings, you can actually queue them up and go from one to the next.
Which is very cool.
Which I thought was cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
All right. Thanks, Jake, for pouring me some hot coffee on this
You're welcome.
nice warm day.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. It's getting a little sniffy. What that slurping does is it's not us just being idiots. He's actually aerating his palate.
No, it's just so you can know what we're doing. Oh, I'm getting a phone call from Phoenix.
Should you answer it on the air?
Decline.
Decline. I got a phone call today, and it was spammers, spam calls. Yeah, I get a lot of those lately.
You know what I'm getting?
What are you getting?
Like a
Cardboard?
like I'm
With the super fine coffee squeezed out of it?
I'm picturing a
little
coffee
over extracted, maybe?
Yeah.
Like it was sitting in there a little too long?
Yeah. Do you want to say what you're getting, or you want
I
to say
haven't
what I'm
tasted
getting?
yet. I haven't tasted yet.
Yeah. You're saying but you know what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
because
I'm just trying to help you.
you're just talking for me.
Yeah.
Why don't I just move my mouth and you say the words? Let's try that.
A ventriloquist?
I'm getting loads of paper. I'm getting a mouthful of confetti that's been left out. It's just that bad. It's not, but I can tell there's a good coffee in there. Okay, your turn.
There's a good coffee in there somewhere. So that's Slurpee. He's aerating the palate.
Yeah, I air it, and then it also lets you know what we're doing, which is probably annoying. It's probably annoying to hear us slurp. So I'll do my best not to slurp the whole time. Your slurp is worse.
It's hot. You know what?
You're such an idiot.
It's a little too hot to.
It's not hot. It's perfect.
And it's kind of, the flavor's a little muted, I think. It should be
All right, well, we can let it cool and start the other
a
one.
little muddy.
Yeah.
Muddy. I
I'm
was going to
not-
say muddy,
That paper ruined it.
but I'm still guessing an Ethiopian.
Above all else, we ruined it. But we didn't help it any with the
I'm
paper.
sorry. Who is this? Who made this one? Which number is this?
Okay.
I just want to be able to apologize.
This is 6. You want to
Apologize.
This is the first.
5486?
87.
87. Okay.
Oh, don't look at it just yet.
Not yet? Okay.
No, you can apologize when we're done. Wait till we're complete with offending them, and then you can issue the apology. You looked. Taste.
How do you know I looked?
Because I can see. The camera's got a screen on it. It's like a mirror.
Oh,
So I don't know. I'm not sure on the region yet. I'm not saying.
wow. Wow.
It reminds me of something very familiar.
Yeah.
It's like a coffee I've drunk before.
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Or the proper
Yeah,
tense?
Mike gets drunk on coffee.
Yeah. It's actually pretty good. I can taste the coffee. If I remove the filter, I can taste the coffee. It's not bad. It's not bitter.
No,
It's not like
it's still pretty smooth. Even though
dramatically over.
we over extracted it, there's no doubt.
But it's such good coffee that I think it's saying, hey, I got you.
Yeah, it's saying.
Don't worry about it.
In fact, I'm gonna let it cool. I'm gonna let mine cool a little bit.
Yeah.
And drink it. But
Yeah.
I think while it is
Cold, wet cardboard.
yeah, I think it stood up well to the cardboard. You know what I mean? It put up a fight
It is.
for the cardboard of the natural Chemex, and I would be excited to try this. I'd like a do-over on this one. I wanted a little more
What are you getting from it?
I'm feeling like well, I already looked, but
So
I agree.
You're ruined.
I'm tasting a little bit of blueberry in there.
Blueberry.
I'm not getting blueberries to the face.
Yeah, but a hint of the...
but it's a hint, and I think I probably could get blueberries to the face if we'd have brewed it correctly.
Yeah, it's got the fermented flavor going on. I think you're right. All right, very good. Enjoyment. It's delicious.
It's hard not to taste the cardboard.
It is. It's overwhelming.
I thought you were just being a big baby when you borrowed the Chemex and you had these brown filters, the natural cardboard, these luscious cardboard filters. I thought you were just being a big baby, but it's really it's really noticeable. Well, everybody's palate is a little more is different. You know what I mean? And you're a little more sensitive. I think you're a sensitive guy.
Yeah, sure. All right, should I grind the next while we let that cool?
Yeah, you should have been grinding. So that was 5487. Are you going to? I'm going to tell the people what it is.
Go to the next. Okay, let's.
All right. Yeah, go. You could grind the other one while we're at it.
All right, so I'm going to go to the next coffee.
So this is a naturally processed Ethiopian Guji Alaka from Sunergos Coffee. A total blueberry bomb, plain and simple. Sweet, creamy, and actually has a nice degree of roast to it. We're also picking up some vanilla or toasted marshmallow, peach, honey, and perhaps tobacco deep in the aftertaste. No, there's no tobacco. But it could be lost in the cardboard. So there is that. It is, I think it's a good
Here it is.
representation
I got it.
of a natty, but it's hard to taste in our current state.
Yeah, it's a natty.
It's a natty. Ethiopian Guji.
Okay.
You've had it before. You've had the Guji, the natty from the Guji. Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, sing it away.
Guji, Alaka, ha, ha.
Let's just make this worse.
Oh.
I'm getting a little warm up in here.
I know, it's getting hot. It's getting hot in her.
All right, so should we reset while I grind? Save the folks.
Yeah. You know what? You guys don't need that. So we're gonna take through the magic of audio and video editing.
Through the magic of movie magic? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yes.
Me too.
Boom. And we're back. Took no time at all. But while you were gone, Mike and I
wish you were here.
Brewed 3 coffees.
I didn't brew anything.
Made a mess of everything. Had some great one-liners. Sorry you missed those. And generally just made a mess of everything. I think is that fair?
It is, but except I think we've done very well with these V60s. We've done 3 V60 brews. And this last one that's finishing up,
looking good,
had a recommended. We used this brew method that was recommended for this last coffee, number 90, for the other 2 as well.
For the other 2 because they didn't have any.
We just kept it. They didn't have any recommendations, so we kept it the same.
Right.
Which was 16 grams, 240 water,
and of course we've got 250 water. I think
250,
and of course we have our sparkling water to cleanse our palates in between.
And we were saying during our interlude that the first coffee was Sunergos, right? Sungergos. Which
we messed up.
We did.
Which is Cristoferio, keys to the shop.
Exactly.
In the house on a scene on the set. What up, Chris?
And I would highly recommend, I would go out and buy a bag of that natural. Despite us ruining it and using a Chemex with the brown, I could still taste it was a wonderful coffee. So
yeah, in fact, I think I am going to. I think I'm going to go try it because it said they gave the flavor notes of blueberry bomb, and that's blueberries to the face. That's what I chase. And our particular, variation of it here, brew method here, made it taste like blueberries and cardboard.
Yeah.
But I don't like blueberries and cardboard. I want blueberries
to the face. It's kind of like if you washed blueberries and then you used those like cheap fast food restaurant brown napkins, right, to dry them, but you didn't. Yeah. You just wrapped them up in that and then you ate the whole thing.
That's exactly what I'm getting. That's exactly what I'm getting. So, but if we can't, there's nothing we can do. There's no going back. We don't have any more of the coffee. And
16 ounces for $21.50.
Oh, is this right? Is this Sungergos?
Hi, yeah.
16 ounces?
Sungergos.
A full pound for $21.50?
Is Louisville, Kentucky?
Louisville.
Does that sound
Not
right?
Louisville. No, it's Louisville.
No, it's really Louisville.
No. It's Louisville.
We operate 4 cafes.
Louisville.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Buy 16 for $21.
That's a great price.
Sunergos. There it is. Ethiopia. Alaka. This says thick strawberry, honey, and peach.
Not a blueberry bomb.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you think people want to hear us talk about some of the other coffees, or should we
I'm
drag this
doubting,
one out?
Is this Chris Sunergos?
I thought it was Sungergos.
I thought he had a Y.
Oh.
This is... I could be... Where are you going?
I'm going to check.
Oh, yeah.
No,
that's why I'm hesitating, because I want to make sure we at least...
Well, I didn't hesitate. I just threw it out there, so it's all downhill for me.
I could be. I just wanted to make sure...
Yeah, I thought Sungergos is the one.
Maybe you
Yeah,
could.
Sunergos Coffee. That's it.
That's Chris. Okay.
That's it. It's Chris.
It is Chris.
Yeah, it's Chris.
It is Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey.
I knew it was right. Mikey wanted to make sure, and we like him.
I just don't remember seeing it spelled S-U-N.
I know who won the France-Belgium game.
Yeah, don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you.
Please don't.
I'm not.
I haven't seen
it.
it.
But I know who won.
I'm YouTube TV-ing it.
But we only have
YouTubing
one.
it.
At the moment, only one of you is still in the running out there.
Yeah.
One of you chose England, and you're still in the running for the time being.
Yeah.
Everybody else is out. I don't know what we're going to give you. Maybe probably coffee or something. Maybe we order them some Sungergos.
Maybe if England wins, I think it'd be only fitting that we hook them up with some Square Mile.
So, some Square Mile coffee.
Right?
That's
some Red Book.
Respect.
Red Brick Espresso from England.
Respect.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some of these other coffees here.
Yes.
Why don't you be all done with your little app? Because people tired of looking at you play on your phone. They want to see your face.
No, they don't.
Well, okay, they want to hear
They're
your voice.
listening. They can't see anything. All right, here we go. What you got?
Should we do 5488 or 5489?
This one.
This is 89.
89.
Okay.
This one. We're going to do the short whites.
This one.
Okay, 89.
All right.
I am long gone in this app. I've gone too far. I don't think I can go back. So.
I think it's under roasted.
Ooh, is that a little bit of tomato bisque?
It's a little bit of hay in there.
Did we under extract?
I don't think we under extracted. We brewed this one very well.
I can get a sweetness. Actually, this reminds me of the Norwegian light, which is challenging to get. Like the bell pepper.
I see. So just change my direction there.
Yeah, but I'm with you. I think
it still tastes a little under roasted to me.
When you do the slurp, the obnoxious slurp that you're probably tired of listening to, you get like a tomato, a little bit of grassy.
I don't mind tomato. I don't mind bell pepper, but I want it to be kind of a rich, full bell pepper and tomato. I don't want it kind of like a
savory.
Yeah,
a little savory. It can taste a little sweetness, but it's also a little dry, little stringent, little light, little airy.
Yeah. Well, that might be what they're going for.
Maybe not.
Well, the more I drink it, the more I like it.
Oh, good.
I'm still going to say a Rwandan.
Yeah, I don't know. It's.
I'm going to Rwandan with black pepper and bell pepper.
You going with the peppers?
Going with the pepper family.
Yeah,
kids were heartbroken yesterday, by the way.
African.
They just found out about Pepper yesterday.
Pepper?
Yeah. Little pig.
Whose pig? Our old pig?
Yeah.
Pig we haven't had for a year?
Yeah. They just found out yesterday that you don't have it no more.
Oh, man.
They're like, what?
Yeah, Pepper gone.
5489. You ready?
Yeah, I'm saying something. I don't know. African. Yeah, I'm sure. I can't pick it out. Would just be a guess.
Meta Coffee from Ecuador. Maputo Finca Hakuna Matata.
Wrong on that
Hakuna Matata.
Ecuador.
Hakuna Matata.
I don't think I've ever had an Ecuadorian.
They say, are you ready for this? Flavors.
Come on.
This is nonsense. I'm about ready to tear this card up and throw it at the camera.
No. Let's go.
Cotton candy and cola.
Let me try again.
This coffee starts off with a cotton candy flavor, a sweet cotton candy flavor, some sort of chewing gum we had as kids. Kool-Aid and Jolly Rancher are also coming to mind. Acidity is medium and balanced. The aftertaste offers a richness that tastes like a cross between dark chocolate and Coca-Cola. Y'all smoking something. For real, for real. Cotton candy? Sweet cotton candy? No. For the love of all that's holy. If you put this on your, you know what? And I guess there's a context there why I'm mad. There's a context.
I think it's just perfect.
There is a context to why I am not happy because I've gone chasing cotton candy to the face before.
Yeah, I think Onyx.
Onyx said they had one that was cotton candy. I got it. And you know what? There was no cotton candy. It's like the van said free candy. And I went around to the back of the van, jumped in, and guess what? No candy. No candy.
There was no candy inside.
There was no candy.
No ice cream, no sweets,
that
no bonbons.
That is not cotton candy. Are you sure that's the right one? We could have missed. That was 54.89.
I made a note to make sure that was 54.89 was the short white.
Oh, that's right. And
we had it lined up. We had 2 quality controls in place to make sure we didn't screw it up.
True. Okay.
It's right.
It's not cotton candy. You don't get cotton candy. I want to know.
I got to go back on the app
Meta
and
Coffee, if Meta Coffee is advertising that on their site, they got to get called out on it because that ain't right. Cotton candy? That is not cotton candy, bro.
Skip this step. I'm going to do the quick and dirty. I went too far. I need the card. Take it off your head. 5489. That's all I need, actually.
5489. The coffee starts off with a sweet cotton candy flavor. No, it doesn't.
Right.
It starts off with like kind of a grassy, hayish, pepperish, savory something or other. Something or another.
Okay, so yeah, Meta Coffee Lab, Finca, Maputo Finca Hakuna.
Hakuna Matata.
But here's what's weird.
Ain't no passing craze.
The enjoyment score from the roaster, which I don't think they always update in here because the roaster put 41 out of 100. They ain't feeling their own coffee.
They ain't feeling it, huh?
I don't think so. But
that's legit.
Let's look at the
respect, Meta, respect. Because if you're saying you get
Mike Brady, Bratty, says he's the roast master. Enjoyment was 5 out of 10. Coffee grade is 41 out of 100. That's probably not right.
Ain't feeling it.
But the community. See here. The community, 7 out of 10.
Are they saying grass or what are they saying?
Let's look here. Let's come here.
What's everybody else saying? They're getting.
Community saying 84.
Uh-huh.
And enjoyment was 6.7 out of 10. So just past half.
Yeah.
Not too stellar.
Yeah, I ain't feeling this one.
You ain't feeling?
It's definitely not cotton candy. Like it had its own kind of enjoyment and pleasure as a kind of savory flavor profile.
Yeah, it's sweet. I can taste the sweetness in the aftertaste. I didn't
kind
like the initial
sweet pepper. Kind of like, because it doesn't show up until the end.
And sometimes when you taste something that when you don't know what you're tasting,
top you off here with a little bit.
Your first response is like, "What is that? That's off-putting."
Yeah.
But then when you start to identify it, you're like, "Okay,
that's what happened to me.
I'm there."
I didn't identify it as cotton candy though.
No, I didn't get that either. I did taste the sweetness.
Do you think it could be a bell pepper that self-identifies as cotton candy?
Ooh, that's a whole new world, buddy.
Then who are we to say that bell pepper can't be cotton candy?
It can. Yeah, it can if he wants to be.
You do you.
Super sweet, I guess.
All right, I'm ready to move on to 5488.
Okay. Yeah, let's not camp here. Won't end good. Next. Oh, what are you doing? 5488. Okay.
5488.
Oh, I got to cleanse the palate. Is this special salsa water? Where is this from? Is this from
Yeah.
Is this from Canada?
This is club soda from Canfields, established in 1924. No calories, low sodium, caffeine free. carbonated water, sodium benzoate as a preservative, sodium citrate, sodium bicarbonate salt, sodium sulfate, potassium chloride, sodium phosphate, and produced under the authority of Dr. Pepper and 7-Up Incorporated, 5301 Legacy Drive, Plano, Texas.
Very good. As long as they got the authority of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, the doctor. The doctor hath prescribed. The doctor hath prescribed it for you.
Okay.
Canfields.
Good. Thanks for that update, Jake. Back to the coffee.
Back to the coffee we go, 5488. I was way off from Rwanda to Ecuador as well. By the way.
I said Africa.
Yeah, way off.
Way off. Wrong continent.
Way off.
We'll get better.
This is hard. It's hard.
It's very hard. This is very hard. Okay, this time I looked by accident, but maybe I'll coach you.
I'm getting a little acidity. I'm getting some tartness.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say a Kenyan. Am I in the right area?
Should we do
I thought you were coaching
warmer?
me.
I am. I'm trying to think of how to, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a ship, right, and you are in the Pacific or Atlantic, which ocean are you in? Trick question. Bermuda Triangle. False.
Indian Ocean. I don't know. What are you? What?
That was Dwight from The Office.
Okay.
What are the best bears? Black bears. False. Anyways, my office. You just letting me bomb here?
Yeah, I'm just letting you go.
My office
you want
fans.
to talk more, and then you do this.
I know. I was waiting for the words to come.
I trusted you.
Nothing was coming.
I trusted you.
I was going to say my office fans out there, people that follow it, they know what I'm talking about. Anyway, no, you're on the wrong side. Wrong side of the world.
Oh, it's a South American, huh?
Is it South? I get confused. Maybe
Central
Central
America, Honduras,
No.
Colombia.
Yes.
I would never have guessed a Colombia.
Huila, famous Colombia region.
I don't got it.
Okay, what flavors? This is pretty good.
It is.
I'm enjoying it.
It does taste good.
I'm enjoying this one. Same roaster, by the way.
Meta.
It's a cool name. I like that. But it makes me think of metadata.
It's a little too meta for me.
Metadata is not fun. Yeah, this one's got 41 out of 100 too. So I don't think they rated it. They didn't take the time to go in there and rate it.
You didn't think they just said, "Hey, our coffee's booty." Sorry, it sucks. My bad.
But you're going to buy it anyway.
No. Right? I mean, if they're in there rating at 41, would it be like, hey, we want to get into Angel's Cup and rate it like a 10?
Yeah.
If you have low expectations, then the sky's the limit, right?
Well, if you're like, well, at least it's better than they rated it. He's got a good write-up in here.
Colombia
There's not any notes.
Tropical fruit mix. Wow. Yeah, I wasn't getting any real distinct flavors that I could identify.
I thought brown sugar.
Yeah, okay, I could see that. An interesting coffee that takes a moment to develop in your mouth as it saturates your taste buds. So that means you got nothing, right? Let's just be honest from one.
Let's just camp here for a moment.
From one writer to another, you got nothing.
Let's hold that on your tongue. Yeah, don't swallow it yet. Hold it. What are you getting?
It takes a moment to develop in your mouth as it saturates your taste buds. I mean, it's a great waste of a sentence, but really,
that.
Come on now, we ain't saying nothing. Once the flavors spooled up, we get a mix of vanilla bean and a tropical mix of fruit that reminds us of Capri Sun Maui Cooler.
I'm getting a little bit of the sweetness.
Are you getting any Maui Cooler? Blue Pixie Sticks?
No. I'm getting the sweetness though.
Definitely a juicy coffee. There's juicy again. With a deep, rich aftertaste. So, really, I mean, you wanted to fill up space. You could have just said vanilla bean.
I think vanilla bean.
Juicy mouthfeel and a deep, rich aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
But deep, rich of what?
Deep, rich.
Oh, it's just deep, rich? That's what that is?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good coffee. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm a little, I just wish I could, I'm embarrassed that I wasn't able to identify the Huila.
Yeah.
Colombia.
You should have been better at that.
I should have been better at that. And so I figure if I can attack their writing, then nobody will notice the fact that I bombed out on flavor testing.
Yeah, pull out the straw man argument. Good job, Jake.
Yeah. Make counter accusations. All right, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Move on to our last one.
Is that an ad hominem? Is that right? Yeah, it's an ad hominem.
I think hominy. You can...
But ad hominem is when you attack the person instead of defend the argument.
Well, you're ugly.
Yeah, okay, exactly. Not to be confused with onomatopoeia.
Oh, perfect.
Pow.
Are we ready for this one?
Yeah, moving on. What are we doing? Last but not least.
5490.
These are the mug mugs?
Mug mug. Mug mug. Was it John from...
What? What's wrong with
What's
you?
the dude's name at Mug Mug?
Gil.
Gil. I keep calling him John every time, so thank you, Gil. These really are incredible mugs here. The mugs.
Okay.
Mug.
Here we go.
I like the ones with the dragons on them.
Yeah.
I might.
Cactus cool, but dragon.
Should we get a dragon mug for our World Cup winner as well? A dragon mug? And, well, it depends on who wins.
Who wins?
Depends on who wins. Okay.
All right. I'm not going to look. I got it queued up. You go first.
I think I've had too much coffee.
I think so, too. And it's raining out, I think.
This one
is $54.90. You're supposed to drink it. Go for it. I'll stay on the mic while you make the noise. Did I set the timer?
This one is like the tomato bisque, a vegetable kind of salad. But it's a good, solid vegetable. Like they roasted it long enough to get some good vegetable out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sauteed vegetable.
Sauteed.
I think that's what you're trying to say.
This is good.
This is good.
I could see
this reminds me of Tim style.
Yeah, absolutely. A kind of black currant. Well, if it's Tim's, you got to throw black currant in there, right?
Black currant.
Getting a little bit of black currant. And then also some red bell peppers with the seeds removed. And kind of an earthy...
I say half deseeded.
Half deseeded. Would you agree red, or do you think green bell pepper?
But I can walk with you there. It's got a good vegetable, right? Because the bell pepper, is that in the vegetable family? Mm-hmm. Or is that one of those odd ones that like, wait, that's a fruit?
I think it's a fruit because it's a seed container, right?
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's those weird ones.
It's a weird one.
They look like one thing until you bite into them.
Yeah.
And you find out it's something else.
Celery, but a good celery, like a sauteed celery. Like it spent a little time in the pan before you tasted it.
Because fruit's grown on a tree, right? Vegetables are grown on a vine?
Well, no, because fruit grow on bushes as well.
Do they?
Yeah. Like
but
blackberries,
vines.
berries.
Fruit don't grow on vines, does it?
No, grapevines.
Grape?
Grapes.
Grapevine.
Grapevine.
Yeah, I heard that once.
Yeah, I heard it through the grapevine. I think the difference is fruit.
You got tomatoes are on a vine.
Fruit are seed containers.
That's a vegetable.
I think. Seed containers.
Oh.
Equals fruit.
And vegetables are seed not containers?
Right. They're like the growth of the seed.
They grow out of the seed?
Yeah.
But they don't contain a seed?
But they don't contain the seed. Something along those lines.
Yeah, we need some help here.
Please. Somebody. All right, $54.90.
Oh, region. I think it's South American or not African.
Very close. Congo. Muungano Co-op. Vashon Coffee Company.
Close. Wait a minute. I don't think so.
Bright acidity that seems tempered only slightly by solid roast development. Overall, this coffee tastes like apple pie filling. No. Apple cider pears and a mix of brown sugar sweetness. I can give you brown sugar sweetness and baking spices that almost taste like cinnamon. No. There's a little bit of stewy quality to it that we'd expect to find in a Kenya and makes us think of plums. Yes, but not plums. I agree with the stewy quality, and I agree. My first thought was Kenya, but I don't want to say Kenya again because I already embarrassed myself once with Kenya.
You should have said it.
Apple pie filling and plum, no. I'm not getting any of that. But it's stew.
So the
I'll
Congo,
give you the stew.
This is the the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Of the Congo.
Get that right. Vashon Coffee Company.
Is it un?
Vashon?
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 It looks like a foreign word to me, and I just picture that's how a foreigner would say it.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's probably a last name, maybe.
Vashon?
Roastmaster, a fully washed Barbone coffee grown at high altitude. This coffee was used by 2 baristas during the 2018 U.S. Barista Championship. This coffee is floral, sweet, and balanced. We tasted tamarind, grapefruit, brown sugar with both raisin and plum. And pending your brew method, the body will vary along with the flavor of some cocoa nibs. So that's what the brewmaster has to say. Because those notes, I think, are by Angel's Cup. That's why there's a little discrepancy sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Roastmaster says one thing.
Angel's Cup's just pulling it out of the hat. Sorry. Right? just pulling stuff out and throwing it on the cards. Cotton candy, apple pie filling.
They were the ones that first introduced us to Blue Pixie Steak.
Blue Pixie Steak.
Yeah.
It's like, half of it's just entertainment. Being like, what? What?
I like what he says here, though. Floral, sweet, and balanced. I don't know what tamarind. Tamarind?
Tamarind. It's
I haven't had that before.
It's a fruit that they make a lot of Mexican candy out, like tamarindo. You get those kind of spicy but sweet but spicy candies. I don't know. Have you ever?
I don't think I've had it.
No.
Grapefruit, brown sugar, though. I can walk a little bit there.
Yeah.
And then raisin and plum.
I'm not. Maybe some raisin, but I'm getting the stew. I'm getting stewy, vegetable sweet. I'm getting vegetable sweetness because vegetables can be sweet.
Yeah.
I'm getting vegetable sweetness, not
especially
fruity.
when you put some butter on them.
And brown sugar.
yeah, I'm with you.
Totally
Vegetables covered in brown sugar. Exactly.
Marshmallows. Yeah, I got you.
12 ounces for $18.50. They rated it an 86.5.
Not 41? They didn't say
Not
like,
41.
meh, my bad. Sorry, not sorry. Here you go.
Community rated it an 81.2. Enjoyment, 7.
What did the community
0.6.
rate the Sunergos? The blueberries to the face.
Let's look. That was
They said a strawberry, which is interesting.
well, the Roastmaster said strawberry.
Yeah. Roastmaster got strawberry. Angel's Cup got blueberry. And vanilla.
What number was that one?
5487.
5487.
5487309.
Begin tasting. Complete tasting. Here we go. So the community rated that one an 83.9.
Okay. Yeah.
And the Roastmaster rated it a 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to buy some of that one.
Aroma, fruity, floral, coconut flavor, strawberry, honey, peach, cherry body, light
Alaka.
finish,
Alaka
tea-like,
a lot.
floral.
Yeah.
Said floral twice.
I like that one. All right. Cool. Well, we're at 46 minutes. Nobody's listening. Nobody's watching anymore. Nobody's finished this to the end unless they forgot about it like it was playing in the background at work. And they're like, oh, snap. Those idiots are still on.
It must have gone on to the next episode. Like autoplay.
Yeah.
Nope. Same one.
Same. Hi. Same
It
guys.
takes a while. We were talking
Still
about that. To brew 4 coffees and talk about 4 different coffees.
Yeah.
Because we also want to give each one.
Because this is only the second time we've done this Angel's Cup. Do you guys like it? If you don't, if it's for real, like legit too long, hit me up. Jake at orangecactuscoffee.com and hit Mike up, Mike at orangecactuscoffee.com, Instagram, Facebook, comment, whatever. If it's like for real too long, it's like, 4 coffees ain't working. Go like, we've done 2 of Tim's, Tim Wendelbo, we do 2. For Pete's, we did 2. That nastiness.
Yeah, 2 is what we kind of, something to compare against.
Yeah. But we
4
can't,
can be a little bit much.
We don't have time to do 2 brew and reviews every week.
To do 2 by 2s?
Yeah.
2 coffees 2 times a week?
We don't have time like that.
Yeah.
Unless somebody wants to sponsor it.
But also, right? And we're speaking of
for
feedback. I think, it's okay if you're gone this long and you're still here with us, then, and if you haven't already, maybe give us a review, a comment, a share, right? Like, help us out.
Yeah.
Is that what we're supposed to ask?
That we're supposed to. But I'm not convinced that it does anything.
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
If you hear this and you know what we're talking about, if you want to 1-star it, fine. Oh, wait, that's what Gary Vee says.
Yeah.
Can't steal that.
We can't, yeah, he would say steal it.
Just be honest in your review.
Yeah.
Either way, we want honest feedback. That's the point. If you like it, reviews are supposed to help you in the algorithm.
Ask that all of July, should we ask for reviews on iTunes and Stitcher?
Maybe.
And wherever you
We're
listen
being
to
told by a few of our listeners we need to ask more.
Ask for more reviews.
To help us get more attention.
Okay.
So
we're going to do that for the month of July. We are going to ask you for reviews.
July
Please.
is Ask for Help month.
Yes. Please give us a review on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you listen to it.
No, try that again. That was
bad.
You were like,
that was half-hearted.
That was like
really
you didn't even get. Look at the camera.
I don't even care.
Look at the camera. You look at that one. I look at this one.
Hi.
And deliver it like it matters.
I can't sincerely do it because I really don't care. Okay, I'm going to fake it. Would you please consider giving us a review? Orange Cactus Coffee depends upon your feedback. Thank you.
That was so bad.
Was it?
So bad.
I thought I owned it.
Just be you.
That's
if you guys like this, if you want more of it, if you want to share it with your friends, then let us know. Give us a review.
You're supposed to go to that camera.
No, this one.
You said no.
I changed because you failed, so I was taking over your camera. Camera A is where we deliver. Camera B is like side shot for, I don't know, to mix it up a little bit. Oh, we got to go.
Thank you so much for listening. As always, you can find the show notes at orangecactuscoffee.com/review17.